lived among you here on earth. I have shown you love. I have shown you worth. Now it's nearly over. You will find that the Spirit will remind you all the things I had in mind. Now I want you to remember. Oh, men will know. Oh, men will know. Oh, men will find. Oh, men will find. Oh, men will see. Oh, men will see. That you were mine. That you were mine. Oh, men will know. Oh, men will know. Oh, men will find. Oh, men will find. Oh, men will see. Oh, men will see. That you were mine. That you were mine. Now the time is coming. I must go. But the Comforter will guide you in the things you need to know. No, it won't be easy. You will see. They will hate you and despise you, all the same they did to me. Now I want you to remember.
If you're listening to this, you may have received some documentation from me concerning a new work in Sydney, Australia. My name is George Little, my wife is Julie Little, and we're intending to return to our homeland, Australia, in April 2010. And the Lord has really put it on our heart to really plant a new church in Sydney in cooperation with some existing families there. And I wanted to talk with you just a little bit, just for a few minutes, about this amazing opportunity in the history of our little part of the kingdom in Australia. In recent years, there has been increasing cooperation amongst Christians in Australia to really seriously address the spread of the gospel, particularly in forming new churches. I found this particularly encouraging because we haven't had a good history on that. The Northside Church of Christ is a group of 3 families who have been meeting together for almost 2 years now in the northern suburbs in the hope of the development of a church that would effectively take the gospel of Jesus to the northern suburbs of Sydney. The area that we're talking about in Sydney covers about 250,000 people. It is a largely middle-class area. It is an area that I believe is ripe for the gospel if it is presented in non-denominational terms, if it's presented in a realistic and incarnational way, and if it's presented in a relational way. In April 2010, we will be returning permanently to Australia after 7 years' work with Southern California churches, both in San Diego and in the Los Angeles area. This has been an incredible experience for me and has also been a time of great encouragement for me. But because of issues of health within our parents' lives, it is time for Julie and I to return to Australia for that very reason. Even though that was a personal reason, we have found that the Lord has provided us at the same time this incredible opportunity to be a part of a church planting with incredible potential in the northern suburbs of Sydney. I really ask you to consider prayerfully participating with us. The documentation that you would have received along with this CD will give you a lot of information about what the Lord is doing and what we think the Lord potentially is putting on our hearts that He will do in this part of Australia. We anticipate this to be a work that not only results in a healthy, thriving church in the next 5 years, but a work that will sponsor the planting of many other churches in Sydney, Australia. If you can be of help in any way, in the ways outlined in the documentation, please feel free to contact me. I'm in the US until very early April 2010, so please contact me either by email or by phone. If you would like me to come and talk with you or with your churches about this opportunity in more detail, please feel free to contact me, and I'll make sure that I get there and talk with you about partnering in this very, very important work. Thank you so much for taking your time to consider this. My hope and my prayer is that God will be glorified and that His kingdom would expand upon this earth, and His will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Amen, and thank you for listening.